How long this is?
We're going to talk for 1 hour. So joining us today is Curly-loxx from Twinner Twins.
Nah, bro. Two people that you just named, brother.
What's the difference?
Seriously, Dada?
No. I'm just saying, like, okay, I guess you got he's
Two
two
separate
locks.
names, Papa.
Okay. So he's two locks and you're
What's the difference? Me and a Curly-loxx. Me a Curly-loxx and my brother are Two-loxx with that.
okay. All right. Don't go swinging on me.
Nah, bro, come on.
All right.
Seriously.
My apologies. Curly-loxx from
Bless
Twinner
them.
Twins. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So I started off on a bad foot. My apologies. Thanks for joining the Emancipate Show. I'm your host, Kel. And joining us today is somebody that I grew up listening to, from listening to Stir It Up. I listened to from 1 to probably like 13. How many volumes you guys have?
12 now. 12 coming. 12 supposed to come out soon.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys for quite some time. And let me tell you, your brother Two-loxx, we buy one CD, and after that I just kept on buying. Those CDs that was released, they were bootleg. You guys were getting paid from them?
Them time I mean, it was like the whole Bun era, the whole Bun CD era, bootleg. You know what I mean? So as I put out something, a man find a way if you have that. It's like by the time if you beyond 2 times, you know what I mean? Man call me and show me all bike and carry them by for just that alone. So.
Really?
Yeah, man call you and not even set himself a Jano Star. Other man harder and intellectual properties, me I go show him say me a tech fan it. Man call you and show me big bike and base it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you guys how did you get introduced to your artistry and what you guys created from then till now?
It is quite by what some people call accident, but if you join, you can't hang. You get me? And it's like you go. Unlike a lot of people, I go try going like, yo, Jano Star, I did win. I mean, they always know. No, I never know. It's, the greatest thing that happened on earth is that happen by what them call accidents. These are the most genuine things you can get, because how things really arise and become great is because when somebody do it, them not even notice what them do. It's the minute you take notice, like when the camera turn on, they start act.
Right.
And then after a while, now the genuineness, it is no longer the thing that everybody, you know what I mean? So it was a thing when me just naturally have a certain type of character.
Right.
You come from a serious place. You know what I mean? I mean, go to a place in my mind where we're always better. We're always a different place. We take me out of the surroundings, the door I'm there physically. We always seek to find a frame of mind the way where it is better there. You know what I mean? I accept the nature of existence. No, say I saw things go, but me always try to find a reason to smile and laugh. Therefore, the type of personality with me have was always one of me attack drama, always a whole of vibes, always I try to make light of some serious situation. So it's like it was really two people for the drama aspect of it and the voiceover kind of aspect of it. Because when we used to do voiceover, it's but like quite by accident. It's like me attack like the people when me attack about and not realize it. These people is like you name Psycho, the DJ. Them call him Tanba. See him at them time they did say wait, you know, say that bad and some things. So means that man is naturally gifted that way. They just have that type of way that they craft certain things and wordplay from them time till now. So it's like it used to be just funny and entertaining to him, and he must say record it. You know what I'm saying? Record this. Sometimes they cassette this.
Yeah.
Sometimes they cassette this. Must say this is the wickedest thing ever in the world. This is what I tell you about like mid-90s. You understand? Youth days. You understand me? I say so. It's like me just having the ability to do that is like me can do it so much. Me just feel like yo, everybody can do it. It's so easy for me.
How many?
Everybody can do it. You never see the specialty. And then my baby mother now, which is Zion's mother, she always, you know what I mean? Like she always love it just as much. So even when Psycho was not around, she was the person where actually she lived for it, and me couldn't even see it. Why? Me couldn't even see the specialness and me couldn't see it.
Yeah, sometimes a woman
And
can.
dare not take that credit.
Yeah, sometimes a woman can push you for the greatness, and sometimes she can see a talent that you're not even see.
Yeah, man. At that point, me I do it. Forget like the thing in my head. To keep it going, to keep my relationship going. To me, oh, you like this? All right, here, bam. All right, my time, little more. You know what I mean? This was not when me I do it. It was not. Oh, this is so great. No, go so. It just became great because of those chain of events, those people, those two people especially. And then at the DJ aspect of things now, my big brother, my older brother named Delroy, was the catalyst for the beginning of that. You understand? You come from ghetto and you have this thing in your ego, and me used to afraid of show. Me used to afraid of what me see them do artists, some boo, some wicked thing and rare. So my big brother was not even an artist. My big brother was not even an artist. At them time, me alone a DJ.
Yeah.
Me alone was the DJ. My brother follow me go everywhere. Because we are twins and we close. You understand? Them time, me not kind the term twin of twins that and get the idea. So because twins, them get the attention. They say it was a smart move on my part at that time to implement the group. But before the group form, it was me alone a DJ, and I said me want be like a determined at that time. The determined was the man, and Buidini, Bunty, and them type of artists, the Terror Fabulous and Rare. And me as a little youth, I look up to them and then I say, yo, you know what I mean? When my time, but me did kind of afraid. You know, later on in our life, me that come realize and know and understand. So the things that we don't want, the things we want, wrap up. This is what I have to say. The things where we really want in our life, wrap up in everything else what we don't want. So when me that avoid the stage show, them and I avoid going on for them because I'm afraid to then shame me. Me that avoid my greatness at that point too. You understand? But my big brother used to say, yo, Jano, if me DJ a DJ and he can't sing for saving life, then time they ever sing on your Little John. He used to rate Little John, so he go up on stage to try to sing like Little John, and they did wicked, and there was never a show where the brother each to go up and just to get me for DJ. So as I say, they saw something when we couldn't at that point see. So, you know, for where the world know now, give thanks to those two people, especially.
Right. How many voices can you do?
Me lose count. me lose count after a certain amount. Me lose count. You know what I mean? Over the years, in terms of like what me I do, me just figure out something and say, all right, boom, bam, bam, this is going to sound good. And me naturally have that knack there for the story and the putting things together and whatever. So it's like me never even account, but enough. I think the last time I counted like 50, and that wasn't hard. That might include some of the volume them and some of the new character them I create come up in that.
Me used to sing Bounty Killer song when we used to go high school, but only two people me know do Bounty Killer voice and do it good. It's you guys and Noah Power. Them the only two people. You guys are the only three people me know who actually do Killer voice, and it's
well actually two people. One of the two people do Killer voice, and I mean.
Got you.
You get me? I say so. You know what I mean? It is a group right across the board, but not assume so we count to 3. 1, 2, 3 are when you hear Killer voice and I 2 are when you hear.
2.
You understand? And 1 are we do it. Dada. You understand what I say? That way there. So the voice of me do or the voice of me do. Right. It's not like we count to 3 and automatically we in sync and Alvin and the Chipmunks are we just locking and the 2 are we mouth us and move and the 2 are we I think the same thing. Not because of that. You understand? But me I got to say something about the Noah Power thing. Funny enough, when me just do it, the biggest encouragement get because watch out, when me used to do the early shade of Killer Voice, it was the performance type of, if you listen to the old one from cassette days, it was a performance killer. And it's a man where we are par with Killer from youth days from like 1996. We're around Killer long. After a while, me say, you know what? A lot of people do not know Killer reasoning voice. Killer reasoning voice. Yeah, me I go tell a man, say, yo, you see that you there? You see him? The first time I do it, them time the matter around, I say, no man, I know Killer that. I know XYZ. No man, that no read this, no cause them not really used to that, read that. Them not see, you know what I mean? Them not know the sequence of it. Capture the essence of a character and thing. My brother now, 2 lakhs was the man. Say, listen, nobody. A Killer that. Me I you know Killer good. And a bounty that me hear when you do it. Not follow nobody. Anyway, the criticism did come from not only Mataran at the time. It come from a couple other people and that not sound like Killer. And funny enough, when Noah start do the same, the killer, I think, no quote me, I think they come out from volume 10, a version of my style of killer. Years after that, Noah would have come with the same type of reasoning killer.
Yeah.
And then, funny enough, if at the same attitude, at the same way when we go, now all of a sudden it work.
Yeah. I saw that over the years, no lie.
Yeah, like all of a sudden now people understand the killer have a reasoning voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, actually favor him, you know.
Yeah, because the killer when me notice from Noah.
Way, you know.
Yeah.
In a brown and younger way. Yeah, Noah, in a brown and younger way. Noah kind of favor him. So you see when time I do the voice, it's like a killer. You actually a see. Me no favor killer none at all.
Yeah,
you get me? So it kind of work more for Noah.
Yeah, when you hear killer from Noah, he more of a hungry person, like cross hungry, level. I some usually
him have it locked.
Yeah,
it's good too. Me can't compliment somebody else. We are do it. You understand? But to say, you know what I mean? Me are the pioneer in that something in the game. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't say it. I mean, I go read it. I don't like me I say, but believe me, there's a lot of things I start and I see people do, and you know what I mean? Comment them same way, but you know what I mean? It's just people in the game just find it hard to keep credit.
No,
you
but
know what I mean?
no,
it's tough. But
no,
you have to go on the way you have to do.
What you guys do is revolutionary. Like you guys, the platform that you guys set when it comes towards comedic things like tapes and stuff like that. You guys get no credit for that.
Satire everywhere. All right. We get beaten to some things where when me I do this, when me I kind of thing and I set up a structure, we get beaten, the misunderstand. When you do something new, you know, this is why most people fear change. When you do something new, you have to prepare for fight. Because people don't like change. I brought a change to the game. I changed something completely different. A man feel like if you go to a book and I run certain, it can't lighten nothing. It was about this ego. It was about this nothing and a joke. Now see everybody attack their mind, yeah? Now we are the sacrificial lamb. For everybody we can come now and take up one phone and talk about a thing and people don't take them too serious.
Yeah.
We get the sacrifice for that. You remember? Everything, show cancel. This, that. Artists now want you on the show, yeah. The one that say rave. You know, if you do that show, yeah, me not do that. Sprint up on the show, me not do it. All of that stupidness there. And that type of, you know what I mean? That sacrifice that I have to make for what happened now. You know what I mean? So we take that beating there. We take the sacrifice for what happened now, whether they want to admit it or not. But so it's commonplace now. If you understand me, I say.
They're not gonna give you proper accolades until you're dead.
And you know, I'm not really worried about it. That's a one-time me. Me mention it, but I'm not worried. Me mention it in terms of putting it in the store because it is important. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe anybody create. People discover things, and that's what the real talent is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but on create
in the beginning. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end.
Yeah.
Nothing is new under the sun. Solomon tell you. All our life make out a little pieces of everybody else's life. Yeah. You understand? And then it becomes something unique. It's unique and connected to you. Something that is only uniquely you. But there's nothing new. You understand what I say? Maybe me can say something now and you relate to it and you never think of it in your life. But you see the consciousness where you connect to? If you allow yourself, you find it too.
Yes, everything is all just happening in a different timeline.
That's the same thing. So it's like we have a different way now when we see everything. You know what I mean? So as I said now, when it comes to accolades, it is important. It is important to point out the signpost. Nobody creates anything. They discover it. Like I said, it's already there for me, for you, for everybody. But if me find it and then make you find it, very easy, and never have to struggle to find it. You have to acknowledge the signpost that led you to what you found. I believe that. Agreed. Acknowledge the signpost that leads you to what you find. So that's all me say. That's the only thing when we talk about credits and accolades. You understand? This is not me saying I created a word. I created a particular, because as you talk about your thing, well, you don't create a word. But me surely make it easy for the person who take the exact word the same way me say it and put it the same way and do like a hymn. Discover that. Me discover it and you take it.
Right. Coming like
so that's it. That's all me really, and it's not me not caught up about it like one time. Like me. One time I used to really vex about them, not vex about it again. Just mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying? And there's nothing nobody take from me again. And that's not bad either. You understand? Because
Yeah.
me only have one life and me have one purpose. You understand? And nobody gonna stifle it and put it to one side.
So like with all these artists that you portray, did you feel like you step on nobody tour? Like were people offended by the things that you guys make? Because a lot of the things that you guys make, it's real, but it's just you guys make put it in a more comedic way. It was more, I think it was more digestible. Like if somebody come to you and tell you something, you'll be like, oh yeah, but the way on a format, it was more comedic. People, a lot of people got offended by it. I take it, right?
So if I comedy, why them not laugh? I call it a day.
Because some people not have a sense of humor.
No, it's not that them have a sense of humor. It's just that them inauthentic. Like 95% of people, they're just inauthentic. Them how we live is like, please see me only that way, I see me that particular way. I mean, I manage my image. I mean, I try to make you think me is just a specific way. I mean, I really have the confidence to just be a full human. You know, say, yo, I err sometime, I make mistakes sometime, and I don't have the man to talk about that, call it a day, film time soon come or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because me at a place right now where me understand, brother. Most of what we think we is and this image we have built up. Let me tell you something, man. The greatest intentions we have are those intentions. Because we there under AC I talk about, so, oh, me go to prison for you and take a bullet for you, my dog. Yeah, but just go down to the prison and lock up in that place that we no AC, there. And make us safe for the same decision you make. That's why we don't know what we're going to do until we have to do it, man. So, that's fantasy most people are living under. Illusions, Like, yeah, we know, we actually know who we truly are in its entirety. We don't know, man. Inauthentic pretenders, 95% of people. We swear to God said this little thing where we put on and we are this and we are this one particular thing. No, go so. So me understand why them defend it, because them trapped in them ego.
Yeah, you have to make people live their lives.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They're trapped in them ego. So
yes, comforting.
Yeah.
You have like 2 books, or you have one done and one in the making?
Well, me have actually 2 books. One came out in January 2015, and there is some legal issues in surrounding the first one. It's called The Road to Zion. Sorry, you understand? The Road to Zion will be back up soon, because things are clear up regarding that. So it's gonna be back out soon to see it, so people can actually, log on to that one too. Yeah, and keep
what's Road to Zion about?
The Road to Zion is well, Zion is actually my son that died in 2007.
Yeah, I heard about that. Rest in peace to
yeah, you see me? Zion is the catalyst to the spiritual growth, to the state of consciousness where me find after letting go of the things that I considered real, the things that I considered priority, the things where me used to be deceived into thinking is important, into thinking is, into thinking defines me, into thinking this says I am important, or this says that I am this great. Not go so. Because in that moment I realized that not when me not me invest all of my life and my time coming up to this point. Couldn't tell myself to tell him to get up and come out. Especially pleasing people and trying to make everybody happy and trying to do everything. And that's a impossible task. Because people don't tell you what they're on their mind. If they're jealous, if they're envious, they're not going to say it. They're going to cover it up with other things. And objectively, sometimes I could feel the tension. And feel that I cannot please these people. Not even this person, but these people. From friends to family, go right across the board. And I know I love and respect all these people. And I knew that if I'm going to raise them like any other child, it I got take doing the things where them not really agree with, because remember, to a child, them parents are terrorists. Yeah, to a child, them parents are terrorists. Them parents are idiots. So you know what, in your 30s, I gonna really make a 3-year-old tell you what to do because you want him like you. You're selfish. When you objectively know what is right, and you live by the objective truth, where you know it's good for these children, whether adult or otherwise, you have to just do these things. You understand?
Got you.
Because love and loyalty and trust is not a one-dimensional thing. They have many sides, because life itself is not a one-dimensional thing. And these are the things we discuss and deal with in a planet Earth. You understand what I say? Finding that courage to offend. Because some people hear the term courage to offend and think it means Me I go and live a lie and just offend people because me terrible. I'm sorry for them and those with that old mindset that is trying to hold on to that old guard. But the courage to offend come from you can't find the courage to offend, and this is what me help people with, right? Especially in a volume 2, Planet Earth, which is to come soon. The courage to offend comes from me understanding why it is okay to offend. Understanding that most pushback where you get from, especially adult children, where you get it from? You get it from fear. People who just live constantly in a fear. All them do are wake are the worst existence to live in. You ever try to figure out something yet? You ever try to figure out something? You're frustrated and want to thump out a wall. And the minute you figure it out, you're calm like a lamb, like the wall never thump out. This is what I'm living in perpetually.
Actually, I was talking to my wife today about something, and I said to her, if I keep on saying I'm gonna do it, and I keep on putting it off, I'm gonna be waiting for that perfect moment, but that perfect moment may never arrive.
Yeah.
So I'm worried about something, and that word consume me to be fearful of what if this happened, what if that happened. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it.
People are living in fear, my brother. Cause you know the conflict. Most of us suffer because we think nobody else not suffering. Most of us suffer because we think that everything we're wrong in our life, or just we alone are go through it, and it's like something wrong with we, and we are the biggest idiot. And other people are go through some things because you cannot forgive people that you don't understand. And this is why we live in a perpetual bitterness and resentment, because there is something that you do not understand. Because the minute you understand it, then you let go all of the resentment because you now understand it. I understand that most people are living in fear. Can't figure them way out. They don't have a real grip or a handle on where they are.
Yeah, but you know, that's all
America. You compassion to somebody.
Yeah,
where you have to separate from yourself, you know.
That is their purpose. But you see, if you can't keep people in a fear, you know how rich you can be. If you can't keep people in a fear, which that's what America do to people, is very profitable.
So now, same thing I experience. That's what I'm saying. You're experiencing people who live in a constant fear.
Yeah,
this is why. This is why some of the time you're gonna encounter people where they're on, where they might try to, like, no matter what you do, it offend them. No matter what you do, and I writing, I tell them to do it.
Yeah.
You challenge them to come out of the hide behind, and to come out of the hide where them hide, and the fear where them fear of people opinion. You challenge them to just take the risk and fail at something.
But they don't like you when you do that.
No, and that's the problem. I don't care about them liking me. No, what I'm sure. Listen to me. Me love them enough now to not care if them like me. And that I love. When you care too much if them like you, you're selfish.
Yeah.
You're selfish. You don't like your picking them.
Yeah.
You don't like your children if you feel, say, them pick me, I feel like you. Listen to me, militancy. Hate me now, thank me later.
Right.
That's my mode.
I rather be the
me deal with adult children so too. Hate me now, thank me later. Because guess what now, me leave you no choice more than to grow up, or something is a favor me deal.
Right.
But when time you itch and pan you feel like me, me want you like me, I am a selfish. Me not even know me can say it on the radio.
Speak your mind, man. Speak your truth.
When me just a beg if you like me, is a selfish fucker, brother.
Yeah.
Me want everybody like me. Me want pussy.
Yeah, true. True, because you're too busy to please everybody, but you
just want you like me. Me most kill me teeth and want you like me. If me truly want you for alright, I mean, no say you're immature, me have to go take the risk for you hate me. That I love, brother.
Right.
Nothing else than I love, brother. And you say everything I'm talking, me live it. I'm been living it from you.
But you see, the thing about people nowadays, they're not living their truth because they want to be accepted.
Bro, there's no their truth. You hear me, Dan? There's only the truth. The truth. You say all them, oh, I'm going to live my truth. That subjective reality, brother. Me not deal with it. There's only one truth and it named truth. And it done. The one when me and your band can see and I got dead left. The one that we don't like most of the time.
Right.
The one that we can hardly carry. The one we ask if we take risk. The one we ask if we risk shame and vulnerability to find ourselves in the place where we need to find ourselves. And that's a truth. We not like it. We build up one world of excuses. And when somebody bring it to it, we bring shame. We bring insults. We bring, you don't like me. We bring this to get them to shut the fuck up. And nobody tell us if it be better.
Yeah, but that's how people
to get we to shut up and nobody tell we, so we need to face insult, face shame in order to be a better person.
But people don't want to hear that.
Well, we're not business, but people don't want to hear. Me not care.
No, see, a person like you, if a person like you approach me, you try to talk to me or something like that, I can accept it and I could be schooled and I could listen and I could learn. But some people would dismiss it.
See, listen to me, something, brother. You see this fruitless pursuit of importance in our world, stupidness. 95% of people are idiots. Digest that. 95% of people are idiots, right? What can be important in our world built by an idiot? You guessed right, my good friend. And then idiot.
You might mute. You might mute.
The biggest, most celebrated person in our world of an idiot will be an next idiot. Because idiots want idiots to comfort them. And the cycle continues, brother. The victimhood continues. The your fault continues.
Right.
Me find the courage to blame myself. For enough things when I look back in my life and see what I do wrong. In it. Me find a whole heap of things when I used to want to say, oh, that person there, another one, no, man. For me, a youth, me have the forgiving spirit, and me now know why I'm so forgiving, and I'm still forgiving. But what used to irritate me a whole entire lot is people who did want to draw me down. Want draw me down, want me fear, want me not take risk. Me as a youth, I'm discipline. I'm see how hard some things is, I'm just take on the challenge. I'm do it. You understand? And this is why, especially in I get to me that, nothing really work for people who are trying to come out. Because listen to me, none of we can do nothing alone. But the problem is how is the success. When you imagine, you think importance and success is something we are seen as selfish with. And you think I saw everybody else see it. And my thing was this. When me I try to do the right thing, me irritated by knowing, say somebody, afraid, and then I find a bag of excuse. And then you know what they are the center of the excuse? I feel them fear. The same person, me, we are trying to help them. The most. But once it entails them working and taking the risk, for somebody say, okay, cool, this is Ray, I'm fine, Ray, and just laugh after themselves, then couldn't do it. Really? You understand what I said to you?
Yeah.
And some of them dead down there. Literally dead, get gunshot. Because of somebody else's fault. Everything. Everything. And when you say, yo, ease off of this and behave that way and use your head and the world don't stay so ready and this, that, you're punk, you're weak. The things where we work hard, we condition to see as strength or weakness, and the things that we see as weakness as strength.
Because
we socialize back way, brother.
Most people got it asked backwards.
Yeah. We socialize back way. So, yeah. You know what I mean? When time you go so and figure it out and say, yo, do this and that, and make that investment at this, that. When them tell a black man, say, oh, nigga acting white. What do you think tell him that? The same white man. Tell him so when the next one I escape him act white. When he want to go to college, when he want to figure it out, when he want to use the same weapon that is used against us in any war, including a race war. What is the most effective tool in any war where you see fight throughout the course of history? And it can't run up to today hour. What is the most effective thing you can do in a war?
Me, I would say study what you're doing.
Bro. Yeah, man, it's reverse engineering. Reverse engineering the technology of your opponent. But you know what we think now. Not like them boy, them boy they are fool. Because them are the enemy, them are fool, you know. You understand me? I said to you, so true you and them are enemy, nothing with them do not make no sense. You can't give them that credit there. Else that gonna mean say you less. You see them type of thought process there? That's why we can't reach nowhere, Papa. So when we reverse the engineer the technology, we then use and hold it back. Investments and business and objective thinking and going on business and not come tell nobody about your 5 feet to them. And we'd have to stop off a nursery. That's why you're late. And why? What you want me to do? Me a batty boy. Me never have to look for my woman for me come here so I can fuck you. And pussy. And when you reach now, who you blame? When that hold about that bitterness, that type of resentment, who you blame? When you have that type of mindset, brother. And the people when we have that mindset, they excel way above we, and we just accost them. The mindset, you know, say, yo, no excuse, no come and say, you know, after 6 years, your cousin, after 6 years, your sister, after 6 years, your brother, after 6 years, your mother and father, after 6 years, your father and son. We don't have that. Me just reach a point in my consciousness where me don't want to hear it no more.
The excuse.
Yeah, the excuse. The thing when me know say lie. The thing when me know say you just make an excuse. Stop it lying, man.
But
you just free.
But they don't teach.
They
don't teach financial literacy in school. Also,
that's
something that you gotta learn on your own.
Bro, this is what I'm gonna say to you. Everything we have to learn in our life, it either the way up too high or way down too deep. So by the time you get in at the depth of if you help somebody, oh, dog, too deep, dog. Or you have to use the big word. Can you see the man who have your slave chain? I saw him talk and you don't understand shit around him. So your slavery continue. You better learn to talk him language. Because I'm not going to talk it for free. You better learn it. Or just dead in your position. And stop talking. Don't make me hear him. I don't like hear you. Because I excuse you I make. I don't like the bag of balling. Low it. Yes, you go complain. Yes, you go vent. But get back on track and fight the fight. Because lion bite people like nature. Yeah. That's a real estate.
Focus.
Lion bite people. It's done.
Your focus, you can't lose your way.
Yes, that's it.
So, with the passing of your son, you basically like reevaluated yourself back all over again, or
yeah, bro. I'm scared to see who I was. I'll be honest with you. But because I never care at that point how me look to who, it's like me realize is when me let go these expectations, when me fi show the world and how me fi put on the show there, and me realize that that's so my life come to me. I was no longer distracted away from the me where used to come to me in a solace. The me where me used to suffer giving. The me where used to make me understand. Me did understand, and that used to irritate me the most. Me understand, me know better, but me nay not do better because I'm afraid people hate me. Me nay not live it fully. Me not be that coward. And that me mean one time I go up on stage 3 years ago, I advertised my Rebellious Truth podcast and tell them I was a coward. That is what me is a coward with. Me know all of this. Brother, knowledge and nothing at all. Agreeing with information is nothing at all. It's living it. It's putting it into practice. I care zero how much book you read. I care zero how much word you know. Do it. Live it. Stop trick people, man. You don't believe nothing what I say. 3/4 we see on social media. And I know this girl, brother. I know this girl. Call her a family friend. She don't make no normal post. Oh, Ray, and go get him in your best self, and Ray, and this. We gonna craft, and we gonna Ray. No matter what you believe, you see a subconscious self will make out of one big idiot. You see, if you know, reverse that. When your subconscious that that the way you know for what 30 years, that the way you know for 35 years, that the way you know for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. If you try, if you just agree with the information, put on top of that same that the way you know and get rid of. Not the way I learn, no make no sense. Nothing. But what you learn, no make no sense.
It's easy to fake it.
But this is what I tell people. So this is why them life not change.
Right.
Because you will take up your phone and I talk the most about love and joy and I hold up your heart and have on a bag of button and wear the long frock like Anthony D. And you're not clean. You have somebody where you still look upon with hatred, bitterness, resentment. You're not living what you're saying. And you don't see that. You get no respect from me. I'm no respecter of persons like Peter Tosh should have said, who carry themselves that way there.
Because
people, I tell people things where you don't believe. Because I don't see it in the action, you know. I don't feel it, you know. Attention, I feel it in the presence, you know.
Because people want to be accepted. They want to be They want to be popular. They want to be the talk of the town. They don't want to be known for living their truth.
All right, listen, because you say cut out that their truth something there.
No, me just I say in general because
To them, yeah, you're right, you're right. Yeah.
when you live it,
Them have a thing named their truth, but there's no their truth or my truth or your truth, my brother. Only the truth.
yes,
The one we not deal with. You know the elephant in our room? All we pretend say not dead.
Yeah.
You know, when your mother do some wicked something, instead of come confront it and say, yo, you know, so I'm really sorry about this. And me that go through some things and I really feel me take it out for you. I'm so sorry. Here, forgive me. All right. Instead of she do that, she just come talk to you. And that was them way if you apologize.
Right.
Yeah, that most people I don't know. Anyway, me see it, me run it out and me run the elephant out of the room now. Because me, I love people now, not the way how me should, not in the selfish way. Love you because me expect you to love me back and rate me. I just want them rate me. I want them have a good opinion of me. I care not about your opinion of me if that come from an immature place. And brother, spiritual maturity, growing up, is the courage to be irrelevant, to be irrelevant. Nobody at all cannot do nothing good unless they have the courage to be irrelevant. You can't have a marriage with a wife want to be just like everybody else. Want to have everybody want to have 6 man one time. Because what? Our friend them do all kind of that and she can't be left out. Growing up is the courage to be irrelevant. All right, you know me, I walk with a youth yeah. As a wife, she met that and she at the younger way for marriage. You have to grow up if you have nothing to do anything right. You have to grow up, bro. Look on the black struggle. What we tie importance to the most? You think of money we want? Our importance with money give you why no? You think I want Ferrari you want drive? Are the importance and the center of attention of driving a Ferrari bring? You could have cared zero about a Ferrari. Are the attention where you get because people say you're important if you drive one?
Right.
You have to lose all of that. You have to lose enough things to do the right thing. Look on the media house. Idiot love foolishness. So you print foolishness. Because you want money to do it, to be important, to be the most important media house. So what you have to do if you're going to do the right thing? You have to stop print foolishness. But the next man, then we are printing foolishness, will run around you. So the foolishness cannot done unless somebody lego the need to get money to be important. To stay ahead of the competition.
But people perpetuate shit like that.
Then how you think happen make the world so bad, brother? Nobody don't want to lose money, brother. Nobody don't want Lego money. Colin Kaepernick do it. That's the example where people set. All right, I'm ready for them to take by the whole of them deal here. Where we are going through as black people in America. It not right. I mean, me nah. One, me nah get up. Me nah sit down them. Kind of our anthem. That's some respect people.
Yeah.
And when the little jealous, immature one, them see Colin Kaepernick do that, who him too brown to represent with? One.
Still a complaint.
One. And that it take you, they just so jealous, because you can't do it. Because you know the last time you go live and I talk about black this and black that. You know you don't mean nothing by it.
The views go down.
People and you say, bro.
The views go down when you do that. But when
I don't care. Bro, you see my thing I do? See my thing I do right now, in the meantime, the first time I say me I go do it. That's what I try to tell you. Me used to always brother, you see them things I want me know and feel now. I don't know, me know and feel them, you know.
Long time.
After time dead, let me get the courage to say me I could just do it and done. In the meantime, I the real me that. Stir it up. When me I do that, me I imitate both sides of reality. The gunman, then we are come do this, me I imitate life itself. When me I do in the meantime, this is who I am. It's no joke thing. This is me telling you what you need for hear. I mean, know you don't like it and it's easy to say it's boring, but I care zero. Me not seek no relevance. Because my program in the meantime is for who it is for. Right. Only. Once upon a time, I want to please people. No.
Yeah, please yourself.
Me reach a state of consciousness where Zion say other people out there. I dare not say me alone did not get a trapped. I want to find a way out, you know. Only part of youth out there. Zion step out of the way and say, go for them. And I'll be damned. If I 10 of them, when me are the worth it. When me are the worth it, if I want life, me I go save. If I want youth, I go find an understanding of what I need to find objectively and live the right way. It worth it. When me stretch out and I go on my grave. And if I win, it will be worth it. This when my son tell me, if you come do, me I go do it.
Right.
Matters not regardless of criticism. I care zero. Me no want relevant, man.
So
foolishness trend.
You
A
have your,
fool love foolishness. Man, a fool.
got you. You have your own program called In the Meantime, right?
Yeah.
Right. And your brother have his program called 2 Cents. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So how long you been doing your own program?
Actually, it's from 2019. You
Oh,
understand? It is from 29 December 2019. The first one recorded. In the meantime, because when we go on stage 3 years ago, that would have been like 2018. And me I talk about a visual podcast I'm gonna do name The Rebellious Truth. This was me daring to live this truth. I mean, know say people are gonna misunderstand. A lot of people and the way how them see reality. And me have got to understand so they don't understand. And take the pushback because as I say, I face fear from most people. And me no want people, me love them now. I know me love them. It wasn't when me I try to behave a certain way for them love me. That was selfishness. This now is love. Whether them agree with it or not. Because as I said to a 3-year-old, an adult is a fool. Them parents are terrorists. Because them can't see objectively. You understand what I say? So my program, me did actually, because in the meantime, they come from the idea when me get to say, all right, you know what? Me I go put something in the meantime when Stir It Up is out. Because Volume 11 did do so good. I'm say, all right, I'm gonna reach me in the yard, like the people we are following the subscriber, them gonna reach in the yard, me now let them go back. So I create a thing here in the meantime. Basically, while Stir It Up is out, here is this thing, which is an audio podcast. Yeah, you understand?
yeah.
It's another podcast where me say, all right, I'm gonna do whatever. And because of certain things with certain hold-ups with Rebellious Truth, in a few weeks, I'm gonna get to really release that. The visual podcast. You get me? But it's been in the making for the longest while, right? Longest while.
I spoke to
you.
you.
And in the meantime, is what inspired even my brother to say, all right, cool, you know what? I'm gonna go and put in my side of the thing and Ray same way, whatever. You know what I mean? Still one team, one dream.
Okay.
You understand?
So your brother said he's gonna do the sound thing. I guess you guys all a part of the same cohesive
Yeah, of course. My brother always loved that sound clash culture thing then. From ever since, He's a youth where he's an avid lover of the sound culture. You understand? Like genuinely love the sound clash, the selecting thing. You understand what I say? If you watch, there's a video where me and him did clash with I think T.O.K. over Famous. Like when Famous used to do them artist sound clash thing there, and that was like one of the most memorable one ever. You understand? So I mean, my brother even long before that, as I say, is a man who just love the sound culture. Is a man who watch sound. There's no sound clash video or even a sound clash stage show video where the man don't really know it. They say, oh yeah man, the one who that me built my ballroom that time I did XYZ and is a man I love the sound culture.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, have a passion for the sound culture thing. It's not now either.
All right, what you guys got coming up for this year, 2021?
Well, people know Stir It Up. Definitely is, you know what I mean? It's a hallmark of Jamaica. It's a staple in a Jamaica culture. You know? West Indian culture. I don't say Jamaica alone. You understand me I say? So that is definitely coming out. I don't really want put a date on it just now because based on certain things where we have left to undertake in terms of the production and certain little things. We don't really want to say X and then I Z up. You know what I mean? Because quite too often that happen the people have X. So when we announce a date, it's supposed to be one go, real. And I hit that for real. So I mean we have that coming out. Much more music. You get me a deal it? Much more music as you have some people that say, oh, so this year I don't know. Me never tell you that. There is so much more to humans. Me never call you and tell you say this, boy, I'm a beg, so you stop DJ, dog. Me never tell you that when me and you hold that conversation there. So, oh, no, do this and I do. So, you know what I mean? There's much more music is coming out. Music videos and just a whole heap of things. Different kind of vibe, different genre, different, you know what I mean? Dancehall, reggae, a mix of every little thing same way. You know what I mean? Just based on how me feel in terms of writing. So, there's a whole lot more coming. You know what I mean? And you as I'm close to the link, you can stay close to the link and you will get to make them know what is what.
Yeah, just follow you up on Instagram and when we get that chance, send me a YouTube page. I can subscribe because I listen to your brother from time to time. And the last interview, well, not interview, the last thing we listened to their brother, where I think Vegas must have said something and him called him fish fry or something like so. Yeah. I was listening to that. But me know say when me listen to you guys, me know me not gonna get not all with bias. You guys are gonna be very like forward. And a lot of people not gonna like that. Which personally that's their business because we even say that if we don't like it, we don't give a whatever.
Yeah, the staple of the work over there.
And as I said, the speaker of the truth has no friends. But this stirred up. What is it? What is the title?
For now, me call it Once Upon a Crime. You know, I know inspiration me do things after. Once Upon a Crime, you understand? And if you notice the story format start from volume 11, well 10, and then going to volume 11 and been continuing and doing great. You know, with the introduction of characters like Amanda, the arthritis, a mosquito try, you know what I mean? Whole characters that have
life. One Dr. Labak, he retire?
Him not retire, but it's just inspiration. I will go back for any character based on inspiration. You know, if you see a place where you fit him in or fit them in, rather. You know, that is how it works. Some people say, oh, me get Adams and Adams at work. Put Adams for all of them. It's like, me not have that kind of scared type of creativity there.
Yeah, because I believe in your thing.
Yeah, me not really scared. They have some people who are scared. It works, so they have to stick with it. I've always been somebody who push the boundaries, and that kind of work well with most people, especially, this work where I've changed it. You know what I mean? It's like, me unpredictable. And that is good. When it comes to, stuff like this. People say, oh, you put that character here. I want your back right run it like a and then you never say one thing because people like it until, you know what I mean? If somebody always in a welcome on a show, then get one forward.
Right.
And then stay there, do the same thing till people run them off a show.
Right.
Creativity are the same thing. You know what I mean? You have a slang and people like it. They still a say it for 15 years. You know what I mean? Innovative, try to change it. So that's what we really try to do when it comes to certain things in terms of creating and putting things together that way there. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be not. You can't do study it.
You guys are getting your publishing of these startups that you guys are putting out now, take it, right?
I hear.
You guys are getting your proper royalties of these
volumes. I put my business together, man. I put my business together. I mean, in the early years, there were a lot of mistakes on my part, but you can't fix mistakes until you accept them and learn from them and grow. I've grown. You know what I mean? And grown relating spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just go on that the eyes and cross the T's. And you get all of them sometimes. Sometimes you're going to miss some of them and then you go back for a little piece right there. So you don't know everything. You know what I'm saying?
It's a learning process, but
yeah, you don't know everything. So that is.
I'm very happy for you guys that you guys are doing your thing. And una do no own thing separately, but una still put it together and una no conflict and una know for work together.
No, but this is all right. To me, this is why most groups don't work. Because there is no I tell people all the while, why you think you see a football team, everybody named upon them back? Tell me that.
Say again?
When you see a football team, everybody named upon them back. What do you think that for?
They're individual players. But
because if you lick the ref in him face, the team gone left you.
Right.
Manchester United lick the ref in him face. John Brown. John Brown have got to deal with that. Because sometimes when a group is just identified as just one thing, it can cause conflict. And to me, and this is what we deal it to in a book 2, volume 2, Planet Earth, there can be no team without individuals.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? There can be, because you don't have individual accountability if there are no individuals. If nobody ever takes, you don't have to take particular take that responsibility for a particular action where me not get blamed for or we get blamed for it.
Right.
So you find out, so when there are individuals now know so there is individual accountability. Me have to say me say this about a person, yeah, or me have that kind of point of view. Because we not share 100% the same views for everything, and that's okay.
But
you know what I mean? We should be allowed to.
As long as that respect is there. I think
that's okay. You have to respect somebody's individuality, regardless of I just see things, see things the same or see things completely eye to eye. Make no sense. Me know if I go end up and micromanage my brother and him have to try and up at the same thing. Me I say something where him no believe in that kind of way there. Yo dog, me know why you say that guy X, Y, and Z. Might as well. You have to be you, me be me, and we work together. So tomorrow morning, if you decide to you're gonna say one thing when me not agree with, you take responsibility. Even though with the fans is a hard thing to kind of work out. But I believe repetition of anything at all over time, it does, you know, make things better. Repetition. So people get used to this new thing. My name is Curly-loxx, my brother is 2-loxx, and we are twin of twins.
Got you.
Yeah, man. That's it. You understand what I say?
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely say I'm highly inspired. I had a little rough start, whatever, but I got it back.
No, man, you're not nothing about that.
I don't remember the last time I talked to somebody so energetic and forthcoming. I'm like, yo, this guy got a lot. Like, I gotta put myself together.
That was me that. You know what I mean? That was my whole character, style, and attitude that. You know what I mean?
Right. How's family?
Family is good, you know. Family is first and foremost. You know what I mean?
Got you. How many kids you got?
You know, sir, well, 2. Because I'm still counting Zion among them. So I have a next son named Isaiah now. Yeah, man, I sweetest little boy, man.
Got you.
Yeah.
So how Jamaica deal with the pandemic?
How do I deal with the pandemic? Well, I guess pretty much like everywhere else, you know. 95% of the world is built on a lie and built out of ignorance. And you know, when the little small percentage of those who find objective truth and reality and live by it, you know, find certain things to say, you know, and then the lie start mimic the truth, and you can't tell what truth different from lie. And you know, that are going down there, that are going all about in our world. You know what I'm saying? The truth mixed with the lie, and you have to just really be still and just really go in your spirit to find out what is true. You know?
Right.
That's going down there. You understand me? I say, what if a lie still a tell for decades?
Yeah. I think people are too comfortable in the lies. And until they come to the realization where we can communicate and we could talk without fighting and respect each other, I think we'll have a better understanding.
What we call that something meanness, you know, like meekness. Everybody see, you know, reality is something where they have a copyright owner, where they have a copyright holder too. So everything in that reality is subservient to them. In other words, I feed them slave. You know, the girl, the man, the friend, the family there. You know, you feel do what me say. So when you say something of an opinion, it's like, yo, it become an argument because what? What do you think an argument is really about? And I used to have them too. So I take responsibility that way there. I used to do things that way there too. And somebody says something, say, oh, foolishness that. My way I have to win it. And my way, there is no my way. You know what I mean? Me. And that's when people can't really come together, come really say nothing. That's gonna be the death away. You understand? Because we're going at this conversation or this thing we like called conversation. And really and truly it's a competition. Yeah, when the boy say Ray, me just draw for Ray, man, and him turn fool.
Right.
Lick out he made with that one, yeah. And when him say Ray, him turn idiot, and my sister, him didn't know what to say. I don't want conversation. I want competition.
Right. And that's the problem. That's one of the killers that we have, the competition thing. Like, why we can't just be?
Because, brother, the way we see success is the biggest failure. There is the answer. You know what I mean? The way we see success is our biggest failure. Because in order to be successful, you know what I mean? One of you at the top and the next one there at the bottom. So you will definitely sabotage other people to be at the bottom so you can have admirers in order to be successful. You peep the game and realize them, yourself. This is the idea that the world of success in the West is built on.
Yeah. You see me? You know me deal with that competition there? I go and say, if a man say, yo, I go and say, you know what? Do your thing, man. I go stare at this up. I'm good. So what you try to say? No, and that me not say that. Me not say nothing at all. Me just say, if you feel like you need to go forward and win that, go ahead, man. Do your thing. You got my blessing.
I just the way we see success, man, and as I say, if you have forgiveness for people because they are encountering psychological deficiencies that they do not understand. And if you know so that person that don't understand, you can't vex with them.
I know.
You know? Because me, the reason why I can't forgive people, brother, and I can understand and be compassionate and have empathy is because they are me. Just a different version of me will make a different set of choices. And the version of me will know the better choice. I have to just understand that. They might go through some things. You see a 3-year-old that, and you see all the 3-year-old things. The way you go vex with some big people actually is a 30-year-old, 3-year-old.
A fact.
You vex with them for. Seem like when you look on your literal 3-year-old, be compassionate. They might go do things where now and irritate you, but why? Love I go just make cover all of that. Love is a thing where inclusive.
A fact.
Love is a thing where inclusive. You plan for all of the things. You know what I mean? Too much people in the world, you get a baby and I expect a baby to go mash up things and draw down things. You're not that want to kill a baby. Then just get ready, man, and put by the things that them draw down, man. And just help them ride out the storm. You don't be another 3-year-old.
When I'm saying, they say people plan for fear, but they not feel for plan, or something like so. That's how I go.
And them say if you fear for plan, you plan for fear.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's wicked out there, brother, man. And that's what I try to say. I have to just be still. All of the things that we think important. All of the things that we place this great value on, brother. A lie, man. Lie, dada.
It's the way of the Western.
Yeah. The way of the world, the things that we come from see as important, and it turn another person against another person there. And the younger time when we get to realize it was all for nothing. When you walk through a graveyard and realize it was all for not. All of the things we put to energy, you know.
Yeah.
I realize that, yo, look how far we are come from at this point. So we used to have one bull and one bread.
Right. Your brother.
And stupidness come in and jealousy and all kind of madness over things. You know why me so? Why me I go so hard to make people understand, brother? Understand a little bit more about the mind that they have. Why me I go so hard, you know, brother? It's simply because I want somebody to understand. So you see the things where you think. Me I try to push down your throat, or me I try to go on like me better than you are me. Why you say all the way you think say you envy me if I is like and nothing. If you learn to see life the right and proper way, you realize me and the enemy, you know. Most of we that realize we don't even have no enemy.
Some of them we create.
If we have an understanding of the world, brother, you just understand the nature of existence, brother, our belief system. Our belief system, our biggest enemy.
Yeah.
If we have no enemy, our belief system, and the way we see life, our biggest enemy, brother.
Right.
The way we see importance, the way we see everything what we think validate, live outside ourselves, and there is no there is no inner self, there is no character. There is nobody we can withstand all the way the world so you're supposed to have. You know what I mean? We are slaves, brother. On a consumer plantation, brother. Every problem you have, them tell us something way tangible or something physical or something superficial can solve it, and then conveniently them have it for sale. You know, find something wrong with that. You know, find something wrong with that, brother.
I see a lot wrong with that.
You know, find something wrong with that.
But you see, living in America, though, I seem to me, I tell a woman, me say, we are slaves, you know. We go work, we come home, we go.
Yeah, I'm tired. We come home. Until the day you're dead, bro. And you're not going to live forever. I don't understand if you're going to live forever, you know.
Yeah, we
don't get it if you're going to live forever, you know.
We just do the same repeated cycle, but that's
the totally get it. If we all live forever, I would totally get it, brother. You understand me? Totally understand it. If we're gonna live forever, we not live forever, we know, but we just tell ourselves, say, yo, we'll be last one. We're there when so-called God come. We just have it say we all want to go God the funeral, brother. So we can just go work and tired and go work and tired and go work and tired and wake up and 70.
Same cycle.
5 minutes before you're dead, you just realize that you're not live.
Yeah.
You live beside your life instead of in your life because of where you believe.
Right. I think we need to connect more with nature. Like you see when we go like in nature, we connect more. Everything is so peaceful. is so calm. Everything is so still. You know what I'm saying? You hear the birds, you hear the
So we
water.
create a consciousness that, you know, brother. But we socialize against it. We socialize against it, brother. The things that we are kill we have, the things that we are give you cancer, the things that we are make us sick. Now man make them man and sell we a bag of things, sell we sickness, sell we downfall, brother. Just for what? The important. The way we see success, brother. Our biggest failure,
But
that.
to before I put this to a close, I think to me, from what I've been seeing, I think the white man is making the world in his likeness, and people are consuming that. If it's like this, right? If you're me go on couple vacation, right? And when me look on all of the setting them, you see the hotel, you see the beach benches them, and you see the ocean, right? You see the sea, whatever, right? You see the hotel, you have the pool, and you see the benches, and you see the ocean. And I was like, you guys don't see anything wrong with this? Like all of these places that you go to, I mean, you go to a different country, but all of them look all the same. Like when I was back home, we go gully and we go river and we go yaso, and everything is just so different. Everything is just so different, and it looks so organic, and it looks so free, and it looks so peaceful, and it just looks so it's like everything come together. And when you look on all the white man that try to shape the world, it's just buildings, 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 buildings. Like everybody here in New York, we're all living on top of each other.
My
And
brother,
nobody don't say anything wrong with that.
my brother, do me a beg you, do me a favor from today. Look deeper than the white man, brother. The problem is not man of a certain kind, it's mankind. We like blame somebody else that's we in a part of the problem. We're just as bad, Papa. Everything will wrap up in a flesh, flawed, the same way. You understand? Find some white people wicked and we can find some black people who are sicker.
But they be selling too.
Bro, rich is the problem.
Yes, the more I was saying that too the other day.
You have black people up the right side of the white man, brother.
Yeah, like
everybody else, the corporate master, with only white people corporately rich.
Yeah, I was saying this too, right? Yeah, watch out. You have a man with have money, right? And then him have, let's say him have money. Then you have a next person, him have 1 million, right? And then from the 1 million, and the next one have 1 billion. And then what's after that? 1 trillion. But I'm like, where do you go after that? You have all the money in the world, but you still.
But what, listen, no, King. You may tell you from early what I say. And that's wrong with the world, brother. Nobody can satisfy, brother, because we have this idea about winning. You can't win an endless game, Papa. And that's the illusion of mankind I find. Yesterday we are shit in a bag and I fling it away in a bush in a scandal. And now we have private plane. And somebody get 4 more plane over where we broke again. We are stressed out ourselves. We have to get 4 more plane for people so we're important again, brother. The way we see success is the biggest failure. You learn that, madam. See beyond the superficial reality and you see where the truth really lies, Papa.
Right.
See where the truth really lies. Stop this physical thing, this culture war. Stop this culture war, brother. I mean, can name every culture and they have been terrible to even them own kind. But the Chinese, them live good. I can show you some Chinese who kill more Chinese than that. Bro, come on. Human nature a problem, brother.
Yes.
You understand? But we want to say, wow, we hungry, but the next man greedy.
You know, one white man said this to me one time. And when people racist, them normally say, they'll say black people are animals, black people are animals. And one white man say, you ever see a lion fuck a lion? You ever see a tiger a jump on a tiger or a fish have 6 feet? He said the real animal is human beings. The real animal. And now when he said it, it blew past me for a little bit.
I say the same thing every day. I'm not lie, madam. No, we are worse animals, man. With this intelligence, so we claim, so we have dominion over all things. We don't have it. You know why, brother? The ego reshape man in its own image and likeness. The ego. Read the Bible about the ego and see if the devil you read about. Read it about the devil and see if the ego you read about. The ego, excess ego, reshape mankind. Not the white man, not the black man, not the Chinese. Mankind in its own image and likeness. With ego make us seek to be the most important person in the room and everybody else I think the same thing. War. Perpetual war. Nobody now listen because I'm important. Me are the most important. Nobody now listen. Nobody can teach them.
I'm the shit.
See the problem there, bro. See problem there. Yeah, but we don't want to face a reality where we're hooked to importance. So it's like if you go admit some flawed now, life not that fun or exciting again. But who you want to impress? Kids? Who you really want to impress? 95% of people we are like literally pitney in them spirit. So you really want to be important to a child like that? And you know better, you should be an adult? Seriously?
Yeah.
That's 95% of we live for do, for be important to kids.
Yeah.
When I know better.
Can't even make a decision for themselves.
Who want to be important to a child? A next child. You learn that, yeah. A next child, brother. Me still know. Me not care who say me fake. Me not care who I said this. Me not care about nobody opinion, brother. Because 3/4 of people are like pitney. They must say one thing I say around this hour, next thing they must say, brother, let me tell you this. Me I manage my evil and me I try my best to carry it. You know me? Not for what me see in other people and don't like it, you know me to that. You understand what I say? But at least me have the courage to accept my fuckery.
Right.
And I have the courage to walk with it.
And that is living your truth.
Yes, none of my truth, living the truth.
Right. The truth.
Objective truth. The one I'm born come see and I got dead left. The one I got be true, I left me I never born. See that truth there? I it alone a truth. So them are the subjective thing that because you feel, you come off of your feelings. And not true, bro. It's true according to logic, according to what you believe, according to your perspective, but it's not necessarily true objectively. You understand me I say?
Gotcha.
It's true according to what you feel, but not what objectively true. You put a seed in the earth and you water it to grow. You can't change that in all if you don't like tree.
Point taken. One more question before I go. What's one question that I didn't ask that I should have asked?
Me don't know that up to you, Papa. That's totally up to you. There is so much things that we can talk about. You know what I mean? If you just got single-handedly now, go say, oh, you should have did ask me this. No, I don't know. Maybe I remember that in an hour and then time the weighing up already. You see that? Yeah.
I got you.
It is what it is, man. The next question of your next interview.
I got you. Whenever you guys have anything coming up, send me
Definitely, man. Definitely. I appreciate the reach out and I appreciate, you know what I mean? Because as I say, it's an interdependent relationship. You know, and we have to be thankful also for the people like the item we played that part. You know, because we make any teamwork. The item are part of the team in terms of the entertainment industry and rare. It's not just the singers and players of instruments. We make it work. Everybody we do something, you know, then make it work. You know what I mean? So give thanks.
Likewise.
Yeah, man, respect.
The chat.
And remember, everyone to just log on to www.planetearthbook.com and get Planet Earth. You understand me? I say invest in your mind. You've been lied to. You don't live a lie. You've been living an inauthentic life. And if you really want to find a contentment in your spirit, find it in a book. I'm saying anything you want to hide from people, put it in a book.
So, yeah, that is a fact. So what's the name of your podcast?
In the meantime.
In the meantime. And the name of your YouTube?
Huh?
Name of your YouTube?
Twin of Twins, Curly-loxx.
Okay. And one more thing. I think I'm forgetting one thing.
When
do you stream? When do you stream on your podcast?
Mainly on Sundays, but sometimes some technical difficulty to make it push off to another day. But you know what I mean? I try to fix those things. I dare not to not pretend say some things gonna happen sometime we unforeseen where change certain intentions. So you know what I mean? A million Sundays I really, put out in the meantime.
Okay, so you do podcasts and it goes to YouTube as well, right?
Yeah. That's it. I mean, yeah, and I'm on Spotify and them type of vibe there thing. You know what I mean? For a while it kind of stopped with the experience a glitch, but that fixed now. And should be up back on stream real soon.
Okay. I think I should have talked. I think I should have talked to you first, then I talked to your brother because, whew, yeah, man. I really appreciated you taking time out to come on my show to chop it up with me real quick.
No problem, bro.
It's truly an honor.
Yeah, man. Respect, man.
Curly-loxx,
Yeah, man.
Vice Box.
Blessed, brother. See? At Curly-loxx the Vice Box, Instagram.
Yes, I just did. So if you look, you're gonna see me following. All right.
All right, brother. Respect.
Respect. One love.
Cool.
Man. Thanks for joining the Emancipate Show. I'm your host, Kel. One love.